Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm so glad you're here today. I want to do a reading. I'm going to call it Dirty December Deeds. And I think I'll try to do one every month about what's going on, what's the energy around the leading political people. I don't know, I may do celebrities too, but I just want to see the energy. We're going to look into Biden, Corn Pop. Someone called him Corn Pop because of his ridiculous story about some gangbanger that he supposedly did something amazing to. And then we'll do Mr. T. And I think we'll do Mr. Newsom. I can't think of a nickname for him. Maybe some more people. Maybe Xi from China. I guess he's the premier for life. Must be nice. All right, I'm going to start with the Quirky Tarot. And it's a strange little deck, but these are strange little people we're dealing with. All right. I think we'll start with Biden, and this is all alleged. This is my interpretation of the cards, my impressions of the cards. This is just a tarot reading. It's for fun and entertainment. I don't have any political information, insider information about these people. I'm just going to lay the cards out. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for each person. We'll see what we find out. So a lot of stuff's been going on. Now, this is almost December. This is the day before Thanksgiving, actually. But December's usually kind of a quiet month. But that doesn't mean it will be. So I want to do a Celtic cross. We'll start with Corn Pop, which is kind of suitable. All right, we're going to do a Celtic cross for him. He's the leader of the free country. Has anybody noticed that he doesn't look like he has eyes anymore? And I thought, is he just doesn't want to look on the past deeds that have gone on and the things that have happened with his family? Oh my gosh, the things that are coming out. What's really interesting to me about Corn Pop is they have all this information about them, and nothing's happened to him. Nothing has happened to Hunter. I mean, he's being investigated, or his family, and they have all this horrendous information coming out. All right, what's the basis? What's Mr. Biden? What's his energy right now? We're just going to read kind of current energy. Now, it may go beyond the end of the year, and it may not. We'll see what we get. All right. The first card we have is the Nine of Wands. These are funny cards. The Nine of Wands is also known as the Wounded Warrior. Boy, is he ever. But this Wounded Warrior has big eyes. It's so strange. It's like Biden's eyes are gone. It's like someone's removed his eyes. That's creepy. Anyway, he's on the defensive. I mean, that's kind of like common knowledge if you watch the news at all, even if you are a leftist follower. I don't know what to call you. Anyway, I don't want to get political. I'm not going to try and take sides. I do want to read the energy, though. And the Nine of Wands is crossed by the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is... it's a fire sign. It's someone who's off, and I don't see this as Biden so much as people around him defending. The knights are usually do the bidding of the king and the queen. Now this knight is full of fire. He's here, there, and everywhere. I feel like this is the mainstream news. Well, Biden's doing a wonderful job. The economy's better than ever. I mean, come on, people. All you have to do is go to the store and see the prices of things and see that we're at war. I'm trying not to take sides, so we're at war. We're spending all this money, giving it to other countries. All right. Underneath the wands, the being on the defensive, and then on the one hand going forward. Now, this is the opposite. This card is someone on the defensive, which I know is Biden. This is talking about him and his family. These are people that are trying to protect him. I really get the left-leaning news. We're out to put fires out. We must protect him. Why? Why would they? What I don't understand is why would these news places support lies or misinformation? It bothers me a lot. This is just a tarot reading for entertainment, so we'll see what we get. Underneath all this, why is this happening? The Page of Cups. All right, the Page of Cups is about an offering. Pages are young people, they're gifts. This card is funny. He's got a fish in a cup. That's a classic Page of Cups picture. I almost get like they're offering a dead fish. This is the press. This is Biden supporters. Here, take this. It's a dead fish in a cup, but we'll pretend like it's diamonds. We'll pretend like it's something positive. You're being given a dead fish in a cup. That's what I get from that card. Now above this, what's the goal? What's the goal of the energy around Biden right now? A Three of Wands. All right, now this is doing, making things have happened. You've made things happen. I'm tongue-tied. I'm still getting over a bug, but I'm getting there. Waiting for your ships to come in. This is about, you've done all this work. I don't see this as Biden either. I see this as people around him, waiting for good things to come to you. Here's a ship coming. He's got his little wands. He's standing there on the shore. I almost feel like this is about, wands are fire and energy and making things happen. They're also about money. I get that this is still about waiting for money, waiting for things to come in. I may have to get clarification on that. In the process of leaving the past is the Empress. Now the Empress is somebody who, it represents someone or a situation where there's major abundance. Look at the stars in her crown. That reminds me of the United States flag. She's sitting there. There's a heart with a little X. This is abundance. This is having everything you want. Now, the economy is really bad. I think this card represents our country right now. Our economy is terrible. Inflation is really bad. All you have to do is look at the past few years to see what's happened since Biden's been in office. I'm trying not to take sides on this. I'm trying to just show you the truth. There is no abundance anymore in this country. We're going downhill fast. Taxes, bad things happening. What's the near future for Biden, for the Bidens, and possibly the family? The Page of Swords. All right, the Page of Swords is about cutting through all of the lies, cutting things loose. It's the beginning of a new way of life. I know there's a lot of talk about Biden's too old, he needs to step down. The problem is that if he does, and Kamala Harris is our president, that's even scarier. And I think most people will agree with me. It's a scary situation. That's what we're looking at, though. They want to, and I say the supporters, the real people in power, they want to cut things loose. But I don't think they particularly want Kamala Harris as president. It's also very scary when you're at war to change presidents, unless your president passes on or something unforeseen like that. It's a scary time. We're in a precarious situation right now, and
There's a lot of people that say, whoa, we don't want to do that. Let's just keep status quo, prop him up, keep going. All right, what's the energy around him right now? What is he feeling? What is, if it's not him, his people around him, his family. The Eight of Pentacles. That's about money. This is all about money, working for money. This is, they're hanging in. He's hanging in as president. They're propping him up because of money. Working. If another president took power, and I'm really not saying to happen, this is all alleged, this is just my interpretation of the cards for fun and entertainment. Say we did get another president, the Bidens wouldn't have their cash flow that they have, and they probably would be investigated even more for things that are coming out. And I do hope you're reading what's coming out, the information. This is about money. They don't want to give up. They don't want to change the status quo because of all the money and working. The money, the working for the money. This is the feelings around them. We have the Four of Swords. People around Biden, and I'm going to say Biden, the Biden family, they want to rest. They want this to stop. They want to set things into a more relaxed, more building type situation than what we have now. What we have now is just tearing everything down. Everything's being torn down. The Four of Swords is someone after a battle taking a rest. This can also mean retirement. A lot of people think Biden is too old to be president, but then we have the problem of what are they going to do about it. A lot of people think he is too old, and it's not even so much age, it's the fact that he's almost incoherent. He can't talk very well. He doesn't know where he is half the time. His eyes are gone. It looks like his eyes are gone. That's just so weird. People want him to retire or take a rest. What are the hopes and fears right now around this situation? We're talking about current. I'm trying to keep it through December. The Sun. The hopes and fears. That's an interesting card because there aren't a lot of negatives with the Sun, but what this does represent is shining a light on things. A lot of people want to shine a light on what's been going on with the Bidens. That's who we're talking about. Other people are worried. This is hopes and fears. The Bidens are afraid of what's going to be illuminated, what the Sun is going to show. Other people are desperate. We could say the House of Representatives that's investigating Biden and all this money and transactions. They want to shine a light on all this. Bidens don't want a light shown on this. This is clear. I am just reading the cards, reading the energy, and using my common sense, which I don't know if there's a lot left. All right, what's the outcome right now? I mean, usually December through the holidays, not a lot happens. The Chariot. All right, there's going to be some kind of movement. This is willpower, too. This could show two things. It could show that there will be a move forward with getting Biden out of the presidential position. How that would work, I don't know. It can also show willpower. This could also mean that the Biden supporters are going to do everything they can to hold the two horses together, at least through the end of the year. Things with Israel may be winding down a little bit where they're not so scary. We haven't heard much about Ukraine and Russia. So I think people would like him to be gone. This is what I'm getting from this reading, for various reasons. A lot's going to be coming out about him, but I think he's going to hang on for a while, at least through the end of the year. All right, well, this is a short-term reading, so all right, let's do a reading now. I'm going to take these cards, and I think we'll do a reading on Mr. T, that's his nickname. I kind of like Biden's nickname of Corn Pop. All right, let's mix these up a little better. All right, Mr. T, all we hear about is how, oh, he's done all these crimes. He's in court because he's a felon. And I have to say, that one court case where in New York where the judges found him guilty without even a trial, that's kind of scary. That should scare people. And this is all alleged, of course. This is all for entertainment purposes only. My interpretation of the cards and the situation and the energy coming off of the cards. Yeah, he's let's just say he's guilty. That bothers me. He may be guilty of that, but aren't you entitled to a trial? I mean, isn't that what our country's about? And that other court case, the one in Florida, has been put on hold. They're trying to shut him up with not letting him speak. That was overturned. It seems to me they're taking away an awful lot of his rights. I want to see the trials. I want to know the truth. I want to see the evidence. Is he really a criminal? Did he do all these terrible things? Is Mar-a-Lago only worth $1 million? And why would the judge be the one to decide the value of property? I'm a former real estate broker, and I know how that works. The banks make loans. They do appraisals. It's based on comparable properties. They're not going to make a loan, a huge loan on a property that's not worth anything. And the banks have no problem with him. He's repaid everything. The only people that have problems seem to be the Democratic judges and district attorneys and attorney generals. And I have a problem with that. Now, this is all my alleged interpretation. I'm trying not to be biased. I might come across as biased. I'm trying to look at all the facts. And I hope you do too. And you can leave comments, just don't leave bad ones or I'll just delete you. Thoughtful ones, all of that, I want to know what you think. All right, Mr. T, what's going on? And like I said before, usually holiday time, Christmas time, it's slow, but you never know. Sometimes things go absolutely bonkers around this time of the year. All right, Mr. T, what's going on with him now? All right, we've got the King of Swords. I'm going to read these upright. All right, this is about truth. Truth is coming out. The King of Swords is someone who doesn't take gossip, doesn't listen to lies, doesn't believe everything they've heard without proof. The King of Swords is someone who is absolutely looking for the truth, cutting through everything. And we're talking about Mr. T. This is what I believe he's trying to do with the things he's saying, the things that are going on. He's trying to get the truth out there. That's what I want. I just want the truth. I don't want to hear someone's opinion. All right, it's crossed by the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about people working together. Now, he is working behind the scenes and at his rallies and his statements he's giving. The Three of Pentacles is about, it's money, but it's also working with other people. He's definitely got people on his side, and I don't mean just lawyers he's hired. He's getting help to get the truth out. These two cards right here, this is major truth cards, cutting through the lies and getting help, working with people. And I don't see this as his lawyer. He's getting help to get the truth out. That's what he wants. That's what I want. That's what everyone should want. All right, beneath this, we have the Three of Swords. Oh, this is heartbreak. A lot of people that believe in Trump are heartbroken by what's happening. A lot of people that love our country, saw how amazing it was before this COVID lockdown. A lot of those people are heartbroken. I'm heartbroken with what's happening to our country. That's what's going on. Not everybody. A lot of people aren't even paying any attention, or they believe whatever they're fed. Three of Swords, heartbreak, lots of heartbreak. And this is Mr. T too. He's heartbroken. I don't think he ever expected our country to do the things they're doing. I never expected this. Never, never in a million years, I never dreamed things could be like they are now. All right, above this, we have the Queen of Swords. That looks like Hillary Clinton, but I wouldn't call her the Queen of Swords. This is about truth again. The Queen of Swords. This is about somebody who's been there, done that, very experienced. It doesn't have to be a woman. Very truthful. This is someone who cuts to the chase. We're getting the truther cards here. Truth, truth, truth. We're getting swords. Swords are truth. They're not emotion. They're cutting through the lies. In the near past, in the process of leaving, that's been influencing things. The Page of Pentacles. That's kind of an odd little card to see. The Page of Pentacles is about, this is a younger person. Now, Trump's family isn't young, but it's about someone doing research. It's also about getting a gift. This is what I get from this card is there's been a lot of childish information laid out for people. Immature, juvenile things, crazy things being said about Trump. We're talking about Mr. T right now. Crazy, crazy things. It's kind of in the process of leaving. The truth's kind of coming out. That's what I get from that card. In the near future, we have the Four of Wands. I'm reading these upright. They're coming out reverse, but this is a celebration. This is building foundations. This could be our country. This could be a turning point for our country coming up. I'm getting after December or after the end of the year. This is a really good card to see as a future, near future card for Trump and for our country, I believe. He's going to get some good news. He's already gotten some good news on some of these ridiculous court cases. And a lot of the information coming out, I think, is changing people's minds. I hope my viewers are smart. I know they are, and I know you're reading, not just reading articles. You're not just letting people tell you how to think. I know you're smarter than that. All right, how does he feel right now? What is the energy around him? The Tower. Now we've got a Tower card. This is usually a disaster, but it's also blowing up something. I think Trump's feeling like things are blowing up. I don't think this is him feeling like it's the end of the world. I don't get that from him at all. This is what's going on around him. He sees these people being blown up. Look, they're falling to the ground. We have truther cards here, lots of truther cards. Let's hold on to that. The feelings of people around Trump. The Knight of, here's another Swords card. We have 1, 2, 4 Swords cards. This is truth. This is the Knight. This is somebody, people going out, supporting Trump, cutting through the garbage again. The truth is coming out. That's all I want. I just want the truth. I want the truth. And boy, there's some people out there that are really, really searching it out. I'm not just talking about Trump supporters. I'm talking about people in general, people that possibly news companies, things online. Another thing that's happening that this Tower card shows me is that Trump's blown up the competition. I mean, he is so far ahead in the polls, and I know it's a year from the election, a little bit over a year, but he's blown him out of the water. That's what I get from this card. Now, if he can hang on to his lead and more positive things can come out for him, it's going to be a very interesting election, and maybe possibly very good for our country. And you can take that with a grain of salt. I'm trying to be optimistic. And don't say, oh, you're a Trump supporter or you're a Biden. Okay. The hopes and fears are the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords could be, here we have swords again. I think Trump is worried, and the people around him, that all the truth won't come out. And I'm worried about that. These trials are ridiculous. They're like clown shows. He's upset about that. He's worried, obviously. I would be. You wouldn't want them coming after you for no good reason. Also, I think he's looking to see if these negative people can be surrounded by the truth. This can go both ways. Swords again. Swords are truth. All right, what's the outcome going to be? The Ten of Swords. All right, this is an ending card. Now, this doesn't mean that he's going to die and be stabbed in the back. But swords are truth again. I'm going to do a clarification card on this because it looks like it's a bad card, but I don't read it that way. I see this as the opposition. I think he's going to finish off these lies and stories that are being told about him, these things that are happening, with the truth. Swords are truth. Pull one more card. Let's take it from the middle. All right, the Four of Pentacles. Now this card is about greed. Obviously, all these things that are happening are about money. The wars are about money. The deals with China and all that are about money. The Four of Pentacles. This is about greedy people, greedy politicians. And we know that. We know they're greedy. Okay, one more card. One more card for him. All right, the Two of Wands. That's a better card. We have, put that right there. All right, this is working. This is people making plans. This is positive. This is Trump's side of the equation. I think he's going to blow up a lot of people. I see so many swords. Then we have the Two of Wands. This is planning. This is making deals with people. He's going to be okay, I think. Okay, and then on the bottom we have, we don't want to look at the devil. We know who those people are. But I do see the King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups. I think this is Trump. I think he's going to rally back. And you'll probably say, oh, she's a Trump supporter. I'm trying to be objective and use my brain here a little bit. I think he's going to get some good news after the holidays. There's some plans coming down for him. And this Ten of Swords, this is an ending card. I think there's going to be an ending to put an end to these things that are happening, the lies. This is an end to the lies. Gosh, we've got swords everywhere. I'm glad to see the swords. They're truth. All right. Oh, I think it looks good. I mean, it's not like a positive card yet. It's too soon to do one about the election, which I would like to do. I think I'd like to know what you think. And please, not political stuff. Use your brain a little bit here. You guys are smart. Tell me what you think. I'm going to close the circle now. And thank you for watching. And leave kind comments. Let me know ideas about what you'd like me to do some readings on. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.